Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. I would like to just convey my condolences to the family. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy upon you all. When to lose a loved one, it can be very, it can be unbearable. But as it comes in a saying that everything returns to its origin. That from dust we came and to dust we shall return. So I make dua in the court of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make it easier upon Rommel. He was a good friend of mine and yours. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make his grave illuminated and make it easy upon him, and may he enter Jannatul Firdaus. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy upon the family and to continue the service of Islam in the name of their son, Rommel Ramali. Jazakallah.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum. I'm Habib from the UK, one of Rommel's friends. It's with great sadness that I'm having to record this video message in memory of Brother Rommel. I had known Rommel for over about 5 years. Our friendship was based on the Deen through my brother Imam Ijaz. Therefore, everything we spoke, it would be about Islam and how he could help and benefit the Muslims of Trinidad through his project work. My most recent conversation with Rommel was the night before the tragic accident, in which he told me that he has made arrangements for Umrah and that he was to travel to Umrah with Imam Ijaz in November. Little did I or he know that this would be our last conversation. May Allah Ta'ala grant him the reward for his intention. Ameen. I did travel to Trinidad on his invitation, stayed with him and his family in his family home for a week. The welcome and the hospitality that I received was amazing. It was beautiful. And also Rommel did visit the UK, at which point he did stay with us in the UK and we spent a lot of time together. I found Rommel to be a very kind, generous and a humble, God-fearing young man. Even though he is gone, he will never be forgotten. And may Allah grant him a lofty place in Jannah and grant all his family patience through this difficult time. Assalamu alaikum.
What can I say about Rommel that you guys don't already know? I just feel that we've lost an uncut diamond in this world, and more so for Trinidad. I've known him for a few years now, not as long as how long you guys have known him. But in that short amount of time that I knew him, he was such an inspirational figure, such a young person. I've never known anyone else like him. When he had something in his mind, he wanted to make sure that, he achieved it. He had this love for dawah, he had this love for education, and not just for himself. He wanted education, he wanted his community to benefit from that, and he made sure he went out his way to get it. And it's one of the things that I find truly inspirational about Rommel was that, he surrounded himself with good friends, with good people. He strived to get scholars, but it wasn't just about scholars or education. He also, was in touch with people that could help him, give him ideas. He was never arrogant. He never thought he had all the ideas. He used to talk to me about different things that he wanted to do, his vision for Trinidad and for the other youngsters, and he used to ask for help in and advice in how he could do it. And that surely just shows that his ego is, it's not a huge ego he had. And, this is something that we're going to miss so much. And I suppose from my own self, it's something I regret, that I wish I could have helped him more. But my message for all you guys there, celebrating his, doing his memorial right now, don't let his legacy be forgotten. Every person on this dunya has a duty or has, some purpose in life. His purpose was to inspire other people. So the best you guys can do now is keep up that legacy, keep up the work he did. And I think this goes without saying that Rommel had, as well as good times, he also faced challenges while he was there in doing this. Fight those challenges, take them on, make them, you don't want any other young person to be demotivated by, having aspirations to do good work for the young people in the community. So be like Rommel, change. He's inspired so many of us. Different parts of the world, people were mourning his death. I remember even here in UK, we did an event for him, and I don't know what more there is to say, but Rommel will truly forever live in my heart. And you guys were blessed that you were able to spend time, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, grant his family sabr. May they grant them the patience and even the himmah to be able to continue his work, and the same for his friends and everybody else. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant him the highest maqam in Jannah.